Will the Confederate monuments in Baltimore be removed? Well, while some argue they are symbols of racism, others believe they hold historical significance. WJZ is live. Tracey Leong has more on the looming decision. Tracey?
That's right, Denise. The task force that's deciding the monument's future, they met today and they said there's still a lot to consider before they reach that final decision. Will they stay or will they go? 4 Confederate monuments in Baltimore, the Lee and Jackson, the Confederate Soldiers and Sailors, and the Confederate Women's of Maryland, the Roger B. Taney, are all up for review. This debate started last summer after the removal of the Confederate flag in South Carolina, following the murders of 9 church members in Charleston. The suspect reportedly wanted to start a race war, this sparking a heated discussion involving the Confederate symbols in Baltimore.
It does not need to be here. This basically is symbolism of racism.
Erected by people who had a passion for this history.
Baltimore's mayor creating a task force to help make a decision about these controversial monuments.
Race is always something very difficult to talk about. History is always something that's really difficult to talk about.
After passionate discussions,
that Confederate Soldiers and Sailors monument, it's bothered me for a long time.
Leave the Confederates sleep and rest and don't move them.
The commission recommended removing the Lee and Jackson monument as well as the Roger B. Taney, which is considered by some the most racist.
Statements in Dred Scott as the close to the most reprehensible thing that the Supreme Court has ever said.
Now, these are not the final recommendations. The task force will meet again in the next 6 weeks to further discuss the implications of that plan. Denise, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Tracey. The final report will be presented to the mayor for review.